I hope we don't end up decimating our own selves. I mean, the virus is doing its own job, but do we need to marginalize ourselves? Because, I think, like I was saying yesterday, that we've got so delusional perhaps that we are only trying to make ourselves more and more comfortable, and we are trying to get richer. But if the ultimate goal is to be happy, you just need to look at the equation with money in a different way. So I first of all feel that one cannot choose careers that promise money, because changes come so fast and the world turns around so quickly these days that there's no career that will give us guaranteed income. So if we have a high emotional and spiritual quotient within us, and we accept change as it comes and improvise and rise to the occasion, perhaps that much awareness will be worth much more in the coming decade than any special degrees. We have learned to reduce our workload, make other things take care of what we ought to do easily. So we don't want to do work at the home, but to maintain that physical balance, we'd prefer to go to the gym. And in a way, we are trying to complicate our lives, and it's like we're running on that same treadmill of life that we use in the gym, and yet remaining in the same position, because it just appears dynamic, but you haven't moved anywhere as such. All the growth that is made in the economy is to the benefit of perhaps extremely large corporations that are stronger perhaps than governments, and where they park their funds, and as a result of which what bankers pick up and try to sort of augment incomes. I don't know if anything filters down to the common man to a degree where he has been able to earn a logical and peaceful existence for himself. If the money comes, so does the stress with it. If the money comes even in unlimited quantities, like with billionaires, which billionaire in the world is safe today? Ask them. They must be feeling as insecure as the man on the street, because everyone is scared of dying. Also, there was a certain logic with money and economy and matters of commerce that would perhaps mistakenly, but perhaps guarantee a better life, and suddenly you're seeing that money itself has lost value. So unless the banks keep printing paper money to wipe off the debts of other banks, and those to wipe off the over-leveraged corporations, and those for the over-leveraged individuals, which currency is going to hold up to this kind of uncertainty? And the uncertainty hasn't come because of Corona. I think it's just coincidental with it. It's all very convenient to kind of hogwash the whole thing into this package, so that everybody feels that, oh no, it's only because of this and everything is going to be hunky-dory again. I don't think so. I'd like to talk to you and find out if it makes sense, because if, since the last 10-20 years especially, if we are running through only imaginary money, and online companies and startups are funded into great degrees, and their valuations go into millions and billions of dollars, and yet if you go to see, they're continuously in the red. Well, for an extremely old-fashioned man like me, I think it's a bit hard to imagine how that can be used as a basis for earning money. We're still leading life on it and hoping that it'll make us all happy. Think about it tonight. Sleep well, stay safe, and see you tomorrow.